How is your family? This is Maggie's Delight, and we are coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Today, we will be making banana waffles. Hmm. Yes, banana waffles. We're coming to you this morning or this afternoon to give you a sneak peek into what a typical Saturday breakfast in my house looks like. Waffles are a delicious treat, and they are very much loved by kids. Kids eat them in school all the time. My kids love waffles as well. So I figured out I better start making some waffles at home, where also I can control the amount of ingredients that go in and make even healthier versions for them. As a nutritionist, good nutrition is key, not just for my family, not just to me, but also for my family. So this morning, I will be making banana waffles. Bananas are a good way or a good fruit to include in your breakfast. And one way to include fruit into your breakfast, especially if you're having a butter kind of breakfast, is by including fruits like bananas that can be mashed or eaten whole. So today we're doing banana waffles, and without much ado, let's get down to it. Okay, so because I am both in front and behind the screen, I will have to rotate my camera from time to time. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Okay, I guess this view gives us a good view of things. Um, we all right. Yep, these are our ingredients. I'll be going over them in a bit. So if you can hear me, okay, perfect. Let me know where you're joining us from. We are coming live to you all the way from Houston, Texas. We are making banana waffles this morning, afternoon. Okay. Have you had waffles before? If you have, let me see you indicate in the comment section. Okay, we'll be going over our ingredients briefly. Of course, it's banana waffles, so you can already spot our bananas here. So we're using like this overripe bananas. If you have bananas like this that are a little bit soggy and dark skin, you don't want to throw them away. These are perfect for banana waffles. So you don't want to throw them away. Keep them for our banana waffles. Then I have 2 eggs. This is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm having some vanilla extract, some butter. I'm using specifically lanolin butter. I just like it has this rich buttery flavor that I enjoy very much. I'll be going in with the evaporated milk, also for taste and structure. I love that. Some baking powder and sugar. Yeah, and some sugar. Okay, so without much ado, we're gonna get started. First things first, we're gonna prepare our bananas. Okay, let me bring my camera a little bit closer, like so. Okay, right. So you see, when the bananas are super ripe like that, they just impart natural sweetness to your waffles. So I'm just going to put them in like that. Before I even get mashing the bananas, I'll get the butter melting. Just open it up like that and put it on the stove for a couple of minutes so that it can be melting right away. Then while that is melting, put your bananas in the pan, and then you can use a fork Or if you have a good banana mash like this, you can just go in with it, like I am doing. Okay. Good morning. Where are you watching us from? We are coming to you live from Houston, Texas. So if you're joining us, kindly tell us where you're watching us from. It's quite sunny today in Houston. So I'll just give that a quick mash like that. Then I'm going to crack our eggs and put them in there. And so going in with our eggs. Yeah, hi, I can see Danielle Flores. Thank you for joining in, Danielle. Where are you watching us from? So I'm just gonna mix everything in here. Okay, I'm gonna get this bust open. Our evaporated milk. I like this over the regular 1% or 2% of whole milk because it just gives me extra taste, delicious taste for my waffles. And for 2 cups of flour, this is a 354 ml can, so just 1 can of this will do. Okay, you don't want the waffles running too much, otherwise you're going to put them in the waffle maker and it will just be it just spill out. So you want to keep good texture for your waffles. So I'll just put in all of that like so. Great. So our waffles are our butter is melting. At this point I'm going to get a whisk so that we can continue the mixing with the egg whisk. Okay. So I know waffles are popular for breakfast. People take them a lot for breakfast, dinner, snack time. So what are your favorite kinds of waffles? I mean, there's so many different kinds out there. These waffles we're making today is banana waffles. We are adding some bananas to the waffles for just some fruity taste and nutrients. Okay, so I'm going to be adding in that half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then some baking powder, 4 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you want your waffles to have good texture and structure, yeah, this amount of baking powder is necessary. And then for sugar, I'll just keep it at 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2 tablespoons, because we're going to be eating these waffles with honey or jelly. So no need to make it too sweet, otherwise that'll just be super sugar. Okay, so that's that is 4 teaspoons, which is approximately 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then at this time I'm going to bring out the butter and just put it aside. It has completely melted. I'll just give that a good mix. And also, this is a good time to get our waffle mixer connected to start getting warmed up. So yeah, so I just plug it in so that it can start getting warmed up because we are practically almost done. Once we're done with the mixing of the waffle, that's practically it. This is our melted butter. I'm just going to get it in, and then I'll use a spatula and just make sure I get all that butter out of my pan. Then now, this is our flour. I'll just add it in and complete the mixing. Yeah. So I like to do I like to do waffles on Saturday mornings like this because I get to do uh, a bowl like this could give me up to 25 uh, waffles that the kids can eat for breakfast on Saturday. And then I like to freeze the rest so that they can have it in the course of the week, at least one or twice again during the week when it is busy school rush and all of that, and I don't have the time to make waffles from scratch in the early morning. So when I do it like this, it gives me saves me that time. Okay, so this is practically it. So if you just let it stand still for a couple of minutes, you will see that it's gonna get a little bit thicker. The mixture is gonna get a little bit thicker in consistency. So the waffle maker is getting warm, and this is practically it for our banana waffles. Okay, when you get the right mixing, the right recipe for your waffles, it's key because of course, my dear. Yes, one for you. Okay, you're gonna get one for you. Okay. Yes. See, some people are already warming up to eat their waffles. Okay. Yeah, one for you. Just hanging there. Okay. So uh at this time, oh, yep, it's hot already. So I'm just going to get uh this little 1/4 cup. I'll just scoop with this cup and put it in the maker, and then that's it. We've begun making our waffles. So be careful, you don't want to overload the waffle maker. And then we close. And that's it. You're going to let it cook for like a minute, for like 2 minutes, and then they'll be ready and good to go. Okay. So if you're joining us, we are making banana waffles. We used 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, 2 bananas, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, some vanilla extract, half a teaspoon, um, 2 eggs, and 2 bananas. Did I mention already 2 bananas? Yes. And that's what is in this mixture. Okay, this waffle mixture. So we are making banana waffles this morning, and we're coming to you live from Houston, Texas. So have you had waffles before? I'm sure everyone watching me right now has had waffles before. Right? So what are your favorite waffles? Isn't it interesting to see how your favorite waffles are made? I'm sure it is. So yeah, This is practically how waffles are made. The recipes would vary from waffle to waffle, but yeah, kind of like basic. Okay, so the only difference between the standard waffles and this one we are making this morning is that we've added bananas. So these are banana waffles. This is one way of adding fruit in your breakfast. Okay, so if you want to get your your batter more fruity for all those rich nutrients in your fruits, one way of doing them that is to add fruits to your batter, and which is exactly what we did. Okay, we're gonna let that get in for a couple of minutes. Okay, so we're gonna let that bake for a couple of minutes. Hi, I can see we have Celia Modesto. Hello, Celia Modesto. How are you? Where are you watching us from? We're coming to you from live from Houston, Texas. It's a warm day here in Houston. So, what's it like there for you? How is the weather over there? Okay, welcome, welcome. We are making banana waffles this morning, and we're coming to you live from Houston, Texas. So, how is the weather where you are? Hope. What would you typically eat for breakfast on a Saturday morning? Okay, so we are just going to check it out. We've added bananas to these waffles. So, yeah, there we are. Okay, I'm going to take out this first batch. So, we're going to load. Okay, we're going to load that and allow it to cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Rivette here says ban me. Okay, I really don't get it. So you may need to tell me exactly what you mean by ban me. Okay, so if you're watching us, if you're just joining us, we are doing banana waffles this morning, and it's we're coming to you live from Houston, Texas. This is pretty hot or warm here as it is the regular Houston weather. So Saturday mornings are usually a waffle morning at my home. So what would you regularly eat Saturday morning? Okay. I know waffles are a very, very commonly consumed item in most homes, in most schools where our children attend school. So I figured out I learned to do waffles and do them at home as well. This way, I also control what my kids are eating and exactly how much of it they are eating in these waffles. So I'm making banana waffles here. I decided to add bananas into my waffles because it's one way. Adding fruits to your batter is one way of increasing your fruit consumption or making your breakfast more healthy. So we're adding bananas to our waffles. Hmm? Okay, so we're letting it cook for a bit, and then we're gonna take it out. Okay, so we're gonna repurpose our camera again to cook. So if you're watching us, we are making banana waffles here. So, welcome, welcome. We're coming to you live from Houston, Texas, and we are doing banana waffles. Okay, okay. So, where are you watching us from? Let me see you put some answers in the comment section. And hello to everyone that is joining recently. Okay, so we started making our waffles already. Okay, I know. I know, Mama. Your waffles are getting ready. Ha ha ha. Okay, kids and waffles, huh? Okay. What are your favorite waffles? I know there are a couple of varieties out there: bananas, um, chocolate, and so you can see like this. They are ready. They're gonna be slightly browner because we're dealing here with bananas, and the banana waffles are slightly also softer than the regular waffles because of the banana. So we're gonna take them out and let them air dry. Hmm. Oh my, the banana taste is awesome. Okay, so we're just going to load, let it cook, and take it out like that. Okay. All right. So we still have our bowl of batter here. So hello, hello, and welcome. Where are you joining us from? We are coming to you live from Houston, Texas. This is banana waffles. We are making banana waffles. Okay. And it's just the regular waffle making, but with some added fruits. Adding bananas to your batter is one way of enriching your batter with some fruits to get more nutrients, more of those vitamins that can be present in our fruits, more of those antioxidants. So it's one way of increasing the nutrient profile of our batter. So we've added some bananas. We started with 2 cups of flour. We could use 1 to 2 bananas. 2 bananas makes the mixture for this particular mixture a little bit light. If you want your waffle thicker, then you can just use 1 banana for 2 cups of flour. Okay, so we're going to have 2 eggs, 1 can of evaporated milk, 4 cups of baking powder, some vanilla extract, and then we put it in our waffle maker. Okay, so we are going to see if this batch is ready. You see, so what happened is we started with 2 cups of flour and 2 bananas, but our 2 bananas was a little bit uh I think the bananas were really large, so it made the mixture a little bit watery. So I didn't have a cup of flour. You see the consistency right now. This is perfect. So this is 2 bananas, 2.5 cups of flour, 2 eggs, 4 tablespoons of 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 eggs. And there you have these beautiful waffles here. I'm going to leave the recipe in the description button so that anyone who would like to try this recipe is going to be able to find it and enjoy it with their family, friends, or loved ones. So, waffles this morning. Okay, I think this is great. So, I'm just going to take it out like so. Voila. So, we're just going to do this process over and over in a loop. So, this is our batter. You see, the consistency is better now. That's the whole essence of cooking. As you cook, you adjust. All right. So you put a little bit of the butter in 2 sides and then we close and then allow it to cook for like 2 minutes. So if you're joining us this morning, we are coming to you live from Houston, Texas. We are doing waffles this morning. We're doing waffles this morning. We're doing banana waffles this morning. Have you had waffles before? Yeah, that's yellow. Come on, mama. Okay, we're doing banana waffles this morning, and it's a kind of Saturday thing for me to make waffles that my kids can eat this morning and have some of it stored up in the freezer for them to eat sometime during the week when before for breakfast when you have less time. Okay, so do not be afraid to freeze your waffles. I encourage you, you can make a couple of them when you are chance. For 2 cups of flour that we're using, you can get up to, for this recipe, which I'll put in the description once the video is on replay or it's as in process fully later. 2 cups of flour can actually give you up to 25 waffles. Okay, so you can actually eat some of it on the day you make it and freeze the rest. When you take it out of the freezer, just put it in the microwave and warm it up. 1 minute, your waffles are good. Or if you want to put it in your toaster, you can put it in your toaster and toast it for depending on the heating of your toaster. Okay, you can toast it at 1 or 2, or if you have a kind of oyster toaster like I have here, so you can just take it straight from the freezer without thawing it and warm it up. That's, or if you have an air fryer, just put it in the air fryer and get it ready for them to eat, and you are good. Okay. So this is really time saving, and there's no fear whatsoever to do it. I mean, we buy frozen waffles in the store. All right. So you can make your waffles like this. Make a couple of them. You freeze them, and it takes you for some time. So do not be afraid to freeze your waffles. Okay. All right. I guess I'll be taking that one out as well. Okay. So you can always make more or less depending on your family size. Okay. So we're doing here waffles for breakfast. So good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me from. If you are joining us for the you're just joining us right now, you can say hello and let us know in the comment section where you're watching us from. Okay. We're coming to you live from Houston, Texas. We're doing banana waffles. Waffles don't they speak for themselves, right? They don't need too much explanation. I'm sure everyone watching me has eaten waffles before. So this is just a sneak peek into how these waffles are made on a smaller scale. Okay, maybe bigger bakeries will have a more automated and faster way of doing it. I don't know, but this is practically how you will make waffles. Okay, so the determining factor of your waffle is your ingredients. Okay, you want to make sure you have a good amount of a good recipe because that is what is going to determine your waffles. Okay, so I'm just going to let this one cook up for about 2 minutes. When you load it in, you can let it cook for like 1.5 to 2 minutes and it should be good. This waffle cook maker does a fast job. See, okay, again, give it a couple of seconds more, and that's basically it. So we just do this over and over in a loop until we get all our waffles totally cooked up. So it's a very simple process and easy to do. Trust me, everyone can fall in with it. Okay, so that every time or anytime your kids are like, "Mommy or Daddy or wherever, I want to eat some waffles," you don't start figuring how you have to rush to the store to get it. You can easily get it for yourself. Make it for yourself or for them. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for that to get ready, and then we are going to wrap this video up. Okay, all right, I'm gonna take this one out and load the next batch. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, you're gonna have some of them like that if you didn't totally fill up your maker. But the good thing with this making waffle is that as you continue to do it, you're just gonna get better. Okay, okay, so okay, like so, and then we're gonna close it, and that's it. So I'm just gonna put the waffle maker at the side and dress myself a plate. Okay, so typically, how would you eat your waffles? I like to eat my waffles with either honey or with some fruit spread or even jelly. So I recently bought some jelly yesterday on my last grocery haul. So I'm going to have some jelly spread on it. So, like that. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna give me a taste of my own cooking. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. All right. Moment of truth. I know it's good. So no need to worry about it. I know it's good. Hmm? So waffles, I just put a spread um of grape jelly, and now moment of truth. Mm, this recipe doesn't fail. Okay. Mm. My daughter is turning around me. I better go save her some. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a quick one. This was just a quick one to give us an intel into how a typical Saturday morning usually looks like. Chez moi, at my side, I like to make waffles, make a couple of them, serve for breakfast, freeze some of them to use them sometime within the week during the school for breakfast during the school week so that where I don't have a lot of time to make everything from scratch again. So if you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more wonderful videos like this. This is Megan's Delight, and we'll be coming to you some other time, some other day. But make sure you always check us out Saturday morning because we are always doing something in the kitchen for breakfast on Saturday. Okay? So without much ado, I'm going to leave you now and have a blessed rest of the day. Take care. God bless you. Bye bye.